Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Teaching Budget. I am Mercedes, and I'm a single mom of one beautiful little girl. And I also happen to be a kindergarten teacher who is working her way through some financial freedom. So if you would like to join me on this journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment, and of course, give this video a like to help with the algorithm to get it out to more people. All right, so I hope you guys are ready. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this is just like a continuation from the last video I posted. I literally just finished like pulling money from this for the past week, and now it's time to break down the paycheck and get my wallet stuffed. So, and of course, do our meal plan. We will not forget our meal plan this week. All right, so let's go ahead and get all right. Leave that open. I'm gonna bring you guys down closer. Someone said they really wanted to be able to see what I was writing, and in the video how I was doing it, they weren't able to. So hopefully you guys are able to see that a little bit better. You guys are able to see that a little bit better. See the writing and things. Here we go. So let's look back at last week and see what we had left over. We had $962.70. That's running over to this work. $962.70. I do not have any other extra income coming in this week, so it would just be that. And let's go see what our bills for this month, for this week will be. We're going to go back and look at our calendar. And that is this week here. So I have my lawn care on the 17th. And that is actually more expensive than I thought it would be. And I need to call them because they are trying to charge us for a date that they did not come to our house and do our freaking lawn. And I'm not playing that game. You're not going to get over on me. So I would definitely be calling them and disputing that because I will not be paying you extra money for something you did not do. Oh no, it's on auto draft. I was about to say, oh no, I did not pay my student loans. It is on auto draft, so I do not have to worry about that. Okay. Then our Chase card is also due. So let me Chase. How much is that over? For? Today was it's for $115.44. That should put me at a zero balance. And of course it's already paid because I don't play that game when it comes to my credit card. Alright, and it looks like that is all for the rest of the week. Wow. My pay, if you don't know, it runs from Sunday to Saturday. And so these will all fall into next week. My last week of a month is so heavy with like payments and stuff. I don't understand why it's that way. But okay, so this is December 17th through the 23rd. Okay. So I will be spending $43.79 here because I absolutely refuse to pay for anything else. Rollover, I think, I don't even remember how much I had. I think it was like $27 or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's how much we had rollover. Okay. But of course that doesn't count into our overall bill. I just like to write what our rollover is. All right, well, let's go here. So for gas, it's easier to write when I don't have it like that. So that would be 50. For groceries, I will be doing 66. What else do I have for shopping? I'll get 15. Dining out will not be getting anything because remember I did spend my dining out budget for the month, and I'm very, very, very serious about not spending anything over what I had budgeted. And so that money's gone and there's nothing else I can do about it. All right, so shopping, groceries, gas, that's all for this month. I mean this week, because that's all I have. 50 plus 66 plus 15, that's $131. All right, so let's look at what this math is going to be. I have $962.70 left, and 43.79 plus 131 is $174.79 minus, no, not divide, minus 962.70. That leaves me with $787.91. So this way. I hope you guys can see that better, because that the person who left that comment was really sweet, and she just said she wished she could actually see what I was writing, but how far I had everything back, it was blurry and you guys weren't able to see it. I didn't even realize that it was, and I wasn't coming in close enough or whatever. So I'm so sorry for that, guys. Hopefully this is better. Okay. So 962.70 minus 174.79 minus 115.44. So I have $672.47. Okay. That's gonna be our over. So there you have it. We have my budget for the week. So I hope you guys can see it all. Yeah. All right. And let's flip over it. Ooh, let's talk about our meal planning. Wait, nope, before we even get to meal plan, let's go ahead and stop our wallet, because I won't forget. Like, I've been so tired lately that I've just been forgetting to do things, which is how I forgot to do a meal plan. Not this week, but like the last week. This money is the money I pulled from the transaction, and this money is going to the bank. It will be added to my wallet last, because I need to make sure there's room to put money into my wallet, or because if I overstuff the back envelope, money does not want to go into the front envelopes. It's so weird. I don't know why it does that, but that's just what happens. So let's go ahead and pull this out. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my cash tray. Move it to the side. So, and here I have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, $220, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. 264, right? I hope so, because I completely lost count. All right. So for gas, it gets a 50 as always. Okay. For groceries, it gets 66. So I definitely did 20, 40, 60, 65, 66. Okay. I wanted to make sure. So that is exactly what I did. Okay. Where did I? So we should have $66 here. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 65, $66 for groceries. Alright, dining out does not get anything. Shopping gets 15. I think 10 and a 5. So that's 15. Alright. So that is it for my wallet stuffing. So let's add up and see how much we have left over for our last stuffing. of the month, December. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125, 130, 131, 32, 33. $133. Again, let's go ahead and put this in my back to bank thing. Okay, this is the $5 that was left in here from last week, and it was left in here because I didn't have the thing to put it. I had too many bills going into the freaking ATM, and it was like, nope, you get to keep this $5. And so I'm actually going to take this $5 out because I covered the rest of it with some buffer money. Actually, there was no rest of it. This $5 was extra because I was pulling over. I was overestimating. So this $5 was just going to sit in my buffer. So I actually think I'm going to stick that $5 like in my daughter's fund and put extra $5 into my daughter's savings fund. But yeah, that's what that's for. But actually, I'm going to stick it into her wallet so that she can have a little extra money with us heading to Target. And luckily, as a teacher, sometimes, parents give you gifts for Christmas. And luckily, I had one family who gifted me a $20 Target gift card. That $20 is going to come in handy when buying her some new shoes. So with the added 5, she has 10, 15, 16, 17, $18 now. What's that? $18. There we go. Perfect. All right. My wallet is very stuffed now. So let's move on to my milk plan. So I'm officially on winter break. So yay for that. That's one thing I love about being a teacher. You get these break times because you really need it to just be able to refresh and just let go of everything that's been happening and just come in anew for the new year. So that's my plan. So take as much time as I need to just refresh myself and come back in, because the behavior in my classroom has been not great, which is not something I'm used to dealing with, because I'm very this is what you're gonna do, this is what's gonna happen, and I'm like that from day one. And so I set the expectation, and kids know what they can and cannot do. And as a kindergarten teacher, I'm still we still get to have fun, we still got to get to do all of those fun things that you expect to see kindergartners do, but it is a very, very structured setting. And so I've never had the behavior, actually that's not true. I have had behaviors before. I've just not had as much behavior from so many different kids in my classroom before, where it is ridiculous. I feel like I'm literally just constantly being like, guys, stop. Guys, what? Do not hit. Do not do that. Do not do that. We don't do that. And trying to just constantly reteach the procedures and rules that we have at our school, as well as in my classroom, expectations of how to be a good kindergarten student, how to be a good community member of our classroom. I feel like I'm just constantly having to reteach this, which by now, going into our second trimester of school, as you know, we're in our second trimester of school, being a quarter of the way through our second trimester of school, my class usually has it down packed and we're rolling in with it. But I've had to spend so much time just trying to reteach those freaking rules and procedures this year that I feel like we are so much more behind where my students normally would be. and it's frustrating, and I just feel myself quickly losing patience in a way that I normally don't. And so I'm just like, okay, I need to take this like break, and I really just need to recenter myself and just really just talk about, like, talk to myself, talk to my best friend, and just really try to remember why I love my job as much as I do, why I chose to be a teacher despite everything everybody was telling me, and like how teachers barely get paid, and how everything's going to be a struggle for me because of that, and how kids have bad attitudes, and kids are doing this, and kids, and parents. There was so many reasons that were thrown at me for why I should not be a teacher. And I want to remind myself of why I ignored all of those reasons, and I followed what I knew was my passion and was my calling, and that was to be a teacher and to make sure that every child has a place where they can be safe and where they can learn in a worry-free environment. And I just feel like I know it's not just me, it's so many teachers out there right now who are just feeling so run down. And so I don't want to say unsupported, because I have a really good admin. Like we do have good admin, but sometimes they're not the best in the way you need them to be when it comes to like behavior and reinforcement and things. They're not the best at following through. Like if something's happening, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna write you up, and these will be the consequences. You're gonna have to go to the office, you're gonna have to have a conversation, we're gonna inform your parents. If these are the things that I'm telling them that is gonna happen based on our prior behavior consequence. This is what it's been for years now. I've been at this school for 6 years. This is what it's been for 6 years under the same principal. We've had the same principal for the 6 years that I've been there. And this is what it has been. You have a behavior, we follow through with the consequences of it. For the last few years, I would say definitely since coming back from COVID, it just has not been any follow through. And me and other teachers, we've talked about it until we're blue in the face. We formed a behavior committee last year to try to help with really writing down, okay, so if this happens, this should be the consequence. As teachers, this is the consequences that we need to have happen. We need things to happen. Like if there's a student who's cussing me out, who's hitting me and stuff, I need to know that these consequences are going to be faced, and that there's going to be a resolution to that issue before you allow this child back into my classroom. And I don't have that issue, but I work with kindergartners. I've never had a kindergartner hit me before, but it's been mostly the older kids who have been hitting their teachers and things like that. And it's across the board in so many different schools that these things are happening. And there's just no follow through from these principals anymore. And it's just I understand that you're worried about lawsuits, and that you're worried about this, that, and the third, that we're worried about making sure that we're providing them with social emotional and stuff. I am all for it. But if there's a behavior that's being displayed, and it's being displayed repeatedly, you can clearly see that the consequences that you are giving them, which is basically none, is not working. Social emotional is not going to fix every problem. There needs to be hard set consequences. And it just, there just hasn't been any. And I've just been feeling so frustrated with it. And just, I don't want to join the growing list of teachers who are just burnt out and who just don't love the profession anymore, because I've literally never saw myself doing anything else. Since my first day of kindergarten, I knew that this was what I was meant to do. And so the idea of me not doing this one day breaks my heart because I don't know what else I could have that same level of passion for. I'm sorry, I'm about to freaking cry. I don't know if there's ever gonna be anything that I would have that same level of love for. But I can feel myself starting to hate my job and to just hate it. And that's not something I've ever thought I would feel. And it's because we're not supported. We're not supported by parents. We're not supported by admin. Teachers are just left out in the wind to basically fend for themselves. But when we try to put procedures and things in place to like stop these behaviors, we're not backed up, or we get in like freaking we get like, what is the word, prosecuted for it from parents. And then of course, because the parents coming at them, admin will go on the outfits against you, and they will be like, yeah, you should not have done that. Like, where's the backup? Where's our level of support? Like, I don't get it. It's so frustrating, and it's literally making so many teachers leave the profession. There's just no accountability for children anymore. And I have never in my life thought I would say that I did not love my job and that it was something that I wouldn't do. But there's been multiple times this year and last year that I literally have looked at other jobs that I can do with my degree. And that sucks. That 100% sucks for me because I literally never thought I would want to do anything else. But oh God, I'm so sorry. I don't even know how I got to this conversation anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I'm praying, and I'm just trying to take, oh, I was talking about the break. I'm just trying to take this break and just hopefully be able to come out on the other side of it and just feel renewed and rejuvenated and back in the right headspace that I need to be to, push through this year, get my kids where they need to be, and find my passion again. Because I can 100% feel myself losing it, and I never want to do that. I never want to do that. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get back into this meal plan. This video is gonna be long because I'm over here ranting and raving, but I just I like talking to you guys, like, especially since I know there are other teachers who actually watch my videos, and if you're feeling this way too, guys, just take this winter break, try your best to decompress, and just try to find your passion for it again. Try to find the reason for you choosing this to be your career, because there had to be a reason. No one ever said that teaching was going to be easy. And so to come into this profession, you had a reason to do it. So let's all just take this time and let's just try to find the reason again. Okay? I promise you that reason, it was a good reason back then, and it's still going to be a good reason now. Okay? That's going to be our pledge for this year. We're going to just continually find the reason for this year, for next year. We're going to find the reason, and we're going to keep pushing through. And hopefully when we come out on the other side, it will be so much brighter. Okay? I'm just hoping and praying, because God, if it gets worse. All right, here we go. So while I was talking, I went ahead and wrote down my entire meal plan for this week. So I'm going to have some, for Sunday, we're going to just do hot dogs with chili and onions for me, with just a little chili for Gigi, and with some baked beans. Super easy meal, because I have a whole other very involved meal planned for Saturday for tomorrow. So I was going to need something easy peasy with this one. So for this meal, I need the hot dogs, I need the chili, I need the onions, and I need the baked beans. So I need in the hot dog buns. I need everything for this meal. I literally have nothing for it. So I'm gonna budget $10 for this meal. All right, for this one, on Monday, I'm doing grilled chicken salad. I just need the salad kit for this, and the salad kits I used there around like 3 something, so I'm gonna budget $4. All right, Tuesday, I really want some tacos with some Spanish rice. And for this one, I need everything except for the ground beef. So I need taco shells. Oh, I don't need the sauce either, or the seasoning. So I just technically need the taco shell. I need lettuce. I need tomato. I need freaking and the Spanish rice. So we're gonna put about. Why am I didn't draw that on anything else. So now I gotta go back and draw a freak. Let's do about $8 here. Okay. All right, for Wednesday, I'm gonna do breakfast for dinner. So we're gonna have pancakes, sausage, grits, and scrambled eggs. The only thing I need for this is sausage patties. And sausage patties are expensive now. They've been like 6 something a bag. So I'm gonna go $7 for there. Let's see. Oh, slow cookers, chicken and mushroom stroganoff. If I remember correctly, I don't need anything for that. But I did enjoy it with some garlic bread. So I think I'm going to add garlic bread to this. And I'm trying to remember. I just had spaghetti. Do I have any more garlic bread? I don't believe so. So I'm going to add garlic bread to my list. And I'm going to, it's usually about like $2 or $3. So I'm going to put $3 there. So a sandwich and ramen. I actually bought the wrong ramen last week, guys. I usually buy like the packs just because I feel like they're more flavorful and everything. But I accidentally grabbed the one that's the cups, and I'm not really a big fan of the cups. So I'm gonna go and buy the box, like the pack ramen this week. So that's gonna be about $5. And then my voila meal for beef lo mein, I already have that in my freezer, so I don't have to worry about it. And before I forget that, let me go ahead and add the garlic bread to my freaking meal plan before I forget it. Garlic bread. See, also, let me bring it up here so you guys can see it. I always write everything out on here first, just so it's easier to make changes here. So I plan out my dinners, and then like I make my grocery list so I can go through and I know exactly what each one is. And like I have the different stores I shop at. I do Walmart, Fred Meyers, and Costco. So nothing's coming from Costco. They're all color coordinated. So all the orange is Fred Meyers and all the gray is on Walmart. So I'll have to go through and figure out which one has it cheaper, and I'll highlight it. So I'm actually gonna, yeah, actually I can't walk you guys through it because I need to use my phone to see the Walmart and Fred Meyers app. So, but I wish I could. All right, well, all right, guys. Well, that's my meal plan. Thank you for sitting here, and if you made it to this video, thank you for listening to me rant about being a teacher and the sadness of it, really. And I hope I haven't discouraged anyone from coming into the profession. If you have a reason for why you believe that this is what you're supposed to do, then guys, trust yourself. This is what you're supposed to do. It's hard. It's very hard work. We are severely unappreciated and underpaid. And honestly, we don't have enough people fighting for us. We don't. We just don't. And it's the sad truth. But there are moments that make it all worthwhile. There really is. Those moments with your students when you see them learning. And I teach kindergarten, so I get to see students start to read for the first time, start to count for the first time, start to do addition and subtraction for the first time, start to make friends for the first time. I get to see all of those first, guys. And when I see those things, it makes it worthwhile. Those are some of my reasons for why I do what I do. I promise you there is no better feeling to just see a child light up because they figure out that they can do something that something that seemed inconceivable to them at one point is something that they have finally achieved. It, it makes it worth it. It 100% does. So there, I already found one of my reasons, guys. Just to see that light bulb for a child come on and see them shine so bright with just pure happiness. That's one of my reasons. That is one of my reasons. So, guys, hopefully my reason can help you find your reason. And if my reason is your reason, then I'm happy I can help you find that. So once again, guys, thank you for joining me in this video, for listening to me talk about something you may not care about, but maybe you do, I don't know. And just, going on this journey with me. It's been a fun one. It's been a fun few months. And I only see it getting better. I only see it getting better. So, bye guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please come back and join me in the next video. Bye.